Mr. McNelley's house. So you were doing some killer like Billy Gibbons meets Dire Straits rhythm stuff.
Okay.
Which
yeah.
would be,
yeah.
You're like, oh, no, I wasn't.
I was. That's a pretty good description of that.
You came up with that. You were throwing out. I was like, right, that's right. So, but it's cool in two ways because it can be second guitar player stuff, right? Kind of a more like rootsy, cool, percussive vibe.
Yeah.
In addition to another guitar player.
Yeah.
Or it could be something like one guy could do on his own.
Yeah, like if you were in a power trio.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it fills enough space.
Yeah.
That's right. And he's going to show you what's going on over in this hand, kind of a claw technique. And then also super good on transitions. So we're going to break down how to maybe go back to the one chord with some stuff.
Okay, very cool.
So make sure you check out Rob's channel. We're going to leave some links down there. He's got a killer album, so we'll leave links to all that stuff too. And he's going to have his own YouTube channel and all that stuff. So make sure you check the description box down below for all of his links.
Yep. Down below.
Way down there.
Below your computer. On the floor. What are you looking at? You're looking at me. What are you looking at? Look down low.
Click!
Okay, so this little piece of music is off of it's in the key of G, and it's just off of a G and a C chord. Like that would be the chord progression of all this stuff. So if you were playing rhythm to this, it'd be like, just that very simple, but the riff part of this, if you were the other guitar player that was kind of making this exciting, this is what I was playing. You've got your low note here, G in the 3rd fret on the low E string. And we're going to be working out of a couple different positions here. So with your ring finger and your pinky, you're in the 3rd fret on the D and G string, and the 5th fret on the D and G string. And then you go up and play, you bar across the D, G, and B string in the 5th fret. And you'll be putting your pinky on the B string to make like a C sus chord. Those will be the different positions we're working out of. So here's the whole thing. Okay? So you're just basically combining this with keeping this low pedal on that G note going. So let me play this really slow for you. 2, 3, 4. So you're rocking between open and fretted at the 3rd fret for the first little part of it. Right? That's the first move. And then you move up to the 5th fret for that part of it. There you pick down here. I'll show you the picking in a minute, but the second half of it, you're sliding to the 5th fret from the 3rd fret. And then you hit that sus move on the 5th fret across the D, G, and B string. Okay, so what you got going down here in the picking hand is I'm always hitting the low note, low string with my pick. And I hold my pick with the butt end hitting the strings rather than the tip like you would traditionally see. At least for this part, and actually a lot of things that I do. I don't know why I do that. It sounds a little warmer, I can tell you that. So sometimes if I want it brighter, I'll turn it, but in this lesson, and for this thing, I'm using the butt end of the pick. And And then I'm using my middle and ring finger to pluck the D and G string at the same time. It's kind of like the sort of a claw technique, I guess. Now when I jump up to that move to hit all three of those strings simultaneously, I bring my pick down here to the D string, and then I use my middle finger and ring finger on the G and B string, and all at the same time. See what I'm saying? So let's do this a little bit slower here. So. Give it to you even slower. Let's see. And then here's that speed. Down on the low string, sometimes I'm hitting this once, sometimes I'm hitting it twice. And you know what? I don't even know what the method really is. It's just that I'm filling in some syncopation with that low note. That's really all I'm trying to do. I guess that's kind of a sort of consistent pattern. Let's see.
So, dude, the transition stuff. Well, we got over the stuff that I can play, but now let's see like that cool transition-y.
Okay, like kind of like licks to get back from the 4-chord back to the G-chord.
Is that what you call that?
Yeah, but, I guess so. It's like
Okay, so but that looks simple here, but there's multiple strings going on.
Yeah.
Which is a huge part of that cool sound. So what's going on?
Well, I'm plucking my I'm always hitting that open G with the notes that I want to play on that open Diodario G string. Like that's a cool lick. You could use that in a lot of things, you know. But so what I'm doing here is I'm fretting actually on the D string.
Okay.
Hitting the G string at the same time, right?
Okay, right.
And what I'm actually doing is fretting in the second fret on the D string and bending it up a half step with the G string and ringing out at the same time.
Okay.
So it's going to that creating that dominant 7 kind of flavor across the G. So then what I do is come down off the bend to the second fret and hitting the G string again and the D string at the same time, and I'm pulling off open. Okay. Right? It's kind of really quick. And then I'm fretting the third fret on the A string. Okay?
Right.
So the melody is like that's the melodic content.
Yeah.
And I'm just hitting the open G against certain notes. When I go back up to that D off of from the C, I hit the open G again, you know, and then I go down and fret the first fret on the A string, and then I end up back to the 1.
So in sequence with, like, let's say you're coming around the last time on that G chord.
Okay, that's another one.
I
Like
can't believe it's hanging now.
I don't know exactly what I played, but I'm going up to the on the B string. I'm fretting on the 5th fret, and doing the same kind of thing. I'm bending up to that dominant 7 thing, a half step bend. So I'm bending up, releasing to the 5th fret. Then I'm hitting
And it's B and E all the time too.
A B and G.
Oh, okay, B and G. Oh, right. Okay.
And those are the notes, right? F, E, D, C, and that's all on the B string.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So do that last little.
Okay. So what that is, the very last part of it is in the 3rd fret, I'm fretting the B string and the G string, and on the on the G string, little, just like not quite a half step bend, just because you're on that 3rd, you know, it's in between the major and minor 3rd, and pulling off, you bend up, and then you strike the string again. It's not technically it's not a pull off. You're just doing that, and then you go down to the D string on the 3rd fret, and you hit that, and then you hit the open G string, and then you hit them both. The open G against the D string 3rd fret, and you slide up to a unison. You got that G open up.
Right. Which is super
kind
cool.
of like a Jimmy Vaughn move.
Oh, really?
You know,
nice. Yeah. So is that kind of where that sound comes from? I've always wondered about like what those kind of licks are, but I just didn't know ever where to like search to find them. I noticed a lot of people in Nashville do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's almost blues meets country meets.
Yeah. A lot of it is just finding like the open string that you can kind of leave droning against your licks, because it kind of just gives it this nice full flavor.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit more. If it fills it in, it's not just a single note thing.
Yeah.
You know.
And it sounds cool against the bass player playing.
Yeah.
Low.
Yeah. You just get these really great. Inversions and stuff.
Yeah, it's like chord melodies almost, because they're holding down the bass note anyway. So
rock and roll chord melody kind of thing.
Ish.
You know, it's not in the classic like Joe Pass sense.
Right.
But yeah, in rock and roll, you know, you just kind of keeping those open strings going or a bass note going. You know, just kind of. I don't know, it fills in the sound a little bit more.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah. All right, man, that was freaking awesome. I like it. I gotta get in that, because it's very like, I don't know, it's a really cool percussive, but like, it kind of sounds pissed off, which is I like that kind of angstful guitar playing.
Well, I haven't been happy since 1973, so I don't know.
It just comes naturally at this point.
Yeah. I got a lot of bones to pick with people.
Yeah, it's the passive aggressive guitar playing.
I'm very angry.
You need your own syndrome.
I've never been more mad than I am right
now. All right, so you're freaking funny. It's a treat, because
they
like
heard the lesson.
Yeah, because I come home and I'm like laughing. I was like, I feel good. This is fun.
Good. See.
Right. So make sure you check out all the stuff below. He's got all sorts of lessons popping up all over the place. And make sure you what he said. Make sure you check him out. Really, honestly, yes. I'm gonna start filming him when he doesn't know that he's being filmed, because he does some freaking wicked stuff when the camera's
down at the bus station.
And then I'm like, dude, what was that? He's like, I don't know. What are you talking about? And so
it's all stream of consciousness until you say it's not.
So you're spiritual is what you're telling me. So there's no chance of getting that good.
Spiritual and you know.
Yeah.
Savantish.
So it's Course.
Well, I don't know.
Of course, you definitely can't play that riff. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
All right. We'll catch you next time.